Oh wow. You're not a jungle friend. You're a person. I mean,
Hello.
hi there. You're surprised to see a person?
Huh?
I haven't seen another person in this jungle since, well, since it became a jungle. Wow. Okay. What's a jungle friend? Oh, jungle friends are what I call the animals here. The ones trotting around on all fours. They have fuzzy snouts and the sweetest ears, and come in all sorts of different colors. You must mean the capybaras. Capybaras? Is that what they're called? That's amazing. And it's amazing that you're here too. It's nice to meet you. I'm Pink. It's nice to meet you too, Pink. My name's Rapunzel. So it wasn't always a jungle? No, it used to be just sand and ruins. You could see all the way to the mainland from the tower where I lived. Then one day, I woke up and there was a jungle outside. The tower was suddenly really old and crumbly, and Mother didn't visit. You mean Mother Gothel? She used to visit you here? Almost every day when she stopped. I got so worried. I left the tower to look for her, and I've been exploring this amazing jungle ever since. Who was the last person you saw? Well, I met a man on the desert, half of the isle. He's big, like my friend Aleda, and he talked about himself a lot. I asked him if the valley is dangerous, like Mother always warned me, but he said the mainland is so not dangerous, it's boring. I knew that meant Mother wasn't being honest with me again. It happened before. Then I came back here to the jungle to think about things. I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for a jewel time. Shiny, magical, vial keeping Eternity Isle from imminent destruction. Eternity Isle's in trouble, but the capybaras live here. I'm going to stop it, but I need a jewel to do that. I looked all over this jungle for my missing paints, but I found lots of beautiful rocks, but not any magical ones before today. See those gray floating rocks? I can't get past them to search beyond this ancient door. These rocks seem pretty magical. Are they what you're looking for? They're time anomalies. Time anomalies? That sounds so interesting. Do you know how to get past them? I do. Just leave it to me. I'll clear away these gray floating rocks so we can get a closer look at the door.
I just love talking to you.
What did you pick up off the ground? It looks like a piece of a sphere. And it's made of the same golden material that sun in the door. Right. I think it's supposed to be the core of the sun, but it's missing pieces. I bet if we found them and put them together, the door would open for us. This is so exciting! My paints are behind this door. I just know it. You really think your paints will be there? You're really looking everywhere for them. I promise I've looked through this entire jungle. Painting is very important to me. It helped me pass the time in the tower. It's like it made my world more beautiful. I used to see lights on the mainland from my window every night, so I painted them in a mural on my wall. Those lights had been from the villagers' houses. But then Mother got angry. She said I was ungrateful for what I had, took my paints away and hid them somewhere. We'll find your paints and the jewel time. I can feel it. We're on the right track. Oh, maybe you could search for pieces of the sun core inside more of the floating rocks around the isle. I saw some on the plains and the docks this morning. You should start looking there. This is so beautiful. And look down there. Doesn't that look like a clock to you? Or a really big sundial. Right. Yes, a sundial. Oh, but what's that on the ground next to it? It looks like another sun core. I'm not sure what this place is, but I can feel some powerful magic close by. Let's have a look at that sun core. Whoa, did you feel that? The platform moved a little. And it made a ticking sound, just like a clock. A clock that's missing a few parts. I think we'll have to repair the sundial mechanism in the center to get to that far island. It looks like someone has pulled out the gears. That's strange. I've seen some golden gears floating around the aisle. Maybe that's what we need to repair the sundial. It's worth a try. I'll search the aisle for sundial gears. You found all the gears we need for the sundial. That's amazing. While you were gone, I think I figured out how it's supposed to work. Let's see if I'm right. Phew, the gears fit. You'll have to try to use the sundial. I just found this diary entry that mentions Mother Gothel. I think she was here. She must still be here. I just heard her laughing. Do you think she's close by? I can feel a lot of magic in this place. I don't think that was Mother Gothel. Maybe some sort of echo of her, like she was here a long time ago? Oh. Something on your mind? I've been thinking a lot since I last saw Mother. I don't know what I'll say to her when I see her again. Because she lied to you? Yes. You know it's okay to be upset with her, right? I know. I want to focus on our missing things if that's alright. Okay, but it seems like we should talk about it sooner or later. For now, let's review. We have a diary page that says Mother Gothel went to Jewel Time. There was an echo of her voice, and the Jewel Time is missing from the statue. You don't think Mother Gothel took the Jewel Time? Huh? Now that I think about it, she is very interested in magic and time. Mother has a chest of special belongings in the tower for safekeeping. She made me promise never to look inside. That must be where the Jewel Time is hidden. All the clues line up. But do you really think We have to check the tower, Rapunzel. Eternity Isle is counting on us. Let's go. Okay, I'll meet you there. Look, the tower walls are too mossy and crumbly to climb. We'll have to find another way to save the isle. Let's get away from this place, okay? Now there's another way. But what if we just have to look harder? Starting anywhere but here. Why are you trying to back out of this now? I should have told you the first time we heard the echo of Mother's voice. I think the tower is cursed. The tower is cursed? Since when? Since... I'm not sure. Sometimes I see a shadow of Mother in the window staring down at me. She always looks so disappointed. We can get through this together. I won't let this curse, or whatever it is, hurt you, Rapunzel. But I can't let it stop me. Eternity Isle depends on it. Maybe what you saw was a combination of the Jewel of Time's power and your feelings about Mother Gothel. I might need your help to stop it, whatever it is. Alright. Okay, yes, if you need me, I'm here. Great, so how do we get up there? Well, Mother once told me a story about a boy who grew a huge beanstalk to reach a giant in the clouds. But because he disobeyed his mother to buy the magic beans, the giant gobbled him up. That's not how Jack and the Beanstalk goes. I get my friend Mickey to tell you the real version sometime. But I do like the growing and climbing idea. I've seen some pretty strong vines growing on the plains and the glittering dunes. Maybe we could get some seeds and grow vines here to climb the tower? Oh, but the vines won't be tall enough for a really long time. I got an idea. We have my hourglass. If I find a few vine seeds in the oasis, I can plant them here and speed things up. We'll be climbing the tower in no time. Literally. Okay. If you're sure, maybe you can find some vine seeds in the oasis. I'll stay here and watch the tower window, just in case. Did you hear that, Pink? I just heard Mother's voice again. And look, these strange rocks just appeared. I heard her voice too. Just remember, it's not really her. It's some kind of magic. Right. Okay. I will try not to worry about that. Did you find the vine seeds? I did. That's fantastic. While you were gone, I cleared a spot for each vine. All you had to do was plant them. Once I put them down, my hourglass can take care of the rest. We'll have instant vines. Are you ready, Rapunzel? No. Yes? Yes, this is what we have to do.
Talking to you.
Whoa. That's so awesome! What happened? I promised I wasn't a mess like this when I left. It must be more of the jewel times power, and it has to be here. I can feel it. I'll clear some of this mess away. We'll have to get to the chest as quickly as we can before this gets worse.
Bye.
Is that... It's Mother, but made of sand? Rapunzel, let down your hair. No, I can't do this. Rapunzel, stop mumbling, dear. You know how I hate the mumbling. Rapunzel, I think you have to talk to it. Tell it to go away. Tell it how you feel. Why? Why does it matter how I feel? You must promise me that you'll never ask to leave his tower again. Just be honest. It's okay to admit it hurts. I can do this. It's too dangerous out there, dear. Mother knows best. Isn't that right? Mother, you scared me when you disappeared. You told me the valley was an awful place. That isn't true, and that hurt me. Wow, it felt really good to say that. It's working, Rapunzel, look! That strange sand version of Mother disappeared. I can't believe we did that. I can't believe I said those things. Now let's find the jewel time. Right. You can look in the chest now. Wait, look, there's something on the floor in the sand.
Talk soon.
Oh my god, her paints! My paints! You found them! I can't believe they were here the whole time! Thank you, Pink. I feel like I found an old friend and made a new one. I would say anytime, but I kinda have to go save the owl now. Of course. Go. I'll see you soon. Good luck.
That's amazing.
So, thirsty? You, giant tankard of water, come over here. You are severely dehydrated. That had to be better Mink the everlastingly handsome. Relax, okay? My name's Pink. I'm here to help you. You're real? You're real. Wait, I don't need help. You need my help. And I'm only help for water. Or jewels. The strange Mirage wizard needs a jewel. Jewel? Gaston, I'm looking for something called a jewel time. Do you know where it is? No. Or maybe. I can't recall, but I do know the answer lies at the bottom of the cold, refreshing drink. Gaston, I know you're thirsty, and I'm going to help you with that, but I need your help too. All eternity owl's at stake. You need to snap out of it. Snap. Snap peas. Oh, I'd even eat a vegetable right now. Vegetables? How long have you been out here? Can't talk. Too parched. I'm wasting away. I've only had some of those green, spiky leaves. You know, the ones tastier than a cactus and just full of water. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gaston. Oh, and to finish off the meal, one of those flexing, spider-like creatures that live in quicksand and some little brown sweet raisin things. Okay, clearly I need to help you first, if I'm going to have any hope, if I need a jewel of time. I'll be back with the food you asked for. Just hang on.
You're leaving?
There. Is that better? You got your strength back? I've never lost my strength, Pink. Don't be ridiculous. Let's agree to disagree. No, agree to that. Now, what are we doing here in Gastonia? Excuse me, Gastonia? Yes, where do you think you're standing? In the glittering dunes? Hardly. This is Gastonia, and I am the ruler. I've been here for quite some time, so I decided it should have a proper name. You know, something I came up with. What are you doing here? Well, I've done all I wanted in my village. Hunted all the trophies, impressed all the townspeople. There were no more feats of daring I could do to gain their accolades. Oh no, that's terrible. It is. I'm looking for the Jewel of Time. Have you seen any magical looking gems around Gastonia? No, but I'm also looking for treasure. Lots of it. I can make use of you. No, actually, Do you have experience as a lackey? Gaston, I'm dealing with something pretty important here. Eternity Isle's at risk. If I can't find the other Jewels of Time, the whole island may be destroyed. That does seem bad. But is it really worse than me? Gaston, being about someone to sing my praises and doing my bidding. If the isle is destroyed, no one sings anyone's praises. Oh, that is a problem then. You need a hero to fix this for you. Fine, I'll do it. What's your plan, hero? I'll lead the way. We'll begin at my encampment, the capital Gastonia. You're not... You know what? Lead the way. I'll follow you to your encampment.
All right, you can go now.
Here we are, the capital of Gastonia. Great, can we please focus now? What are you doing here in the Glittering Dunes, or Gastonia? Well, if you are familiar with heroism, you know that heroes always go on quest. Oh, I'm quite familiar with quest. Strange, you don't look like a hero to me. Anyway, back home, whenever I was out doing heroic deeds, my lackey Fowl was always by my side. Lackey? This Lefou sounds more like your sidekick. Sidekick, Lefou can be bothersome, but I never felt the need to kick him in the side. That might hurt my toe. No, a sidekick is like a friend that helps you out with stuff. They tend to be smaller and very emotionally involved with your success. Oh, then yes, Lefou is that. Lefou, my sidekick. I like it. And now you can play that part for me in my quest. What quest is that? My quest for the Madras Wizard. Have you met him? Carries a snake-headed staff, uses too many long words, a little see-through. Oh, you're talking about Jafar. Is that his name? Miraz Wizard is better. I started seeing him after I established Gastonia. He asked that I found something called the Jewel of Time for him. Of course, I never worked for free. So he said this Jewel of Time was hidden inside a vault filled with treasure and that I could have all but that jewel. So the Jewel of Time is in that vault? I wish Jafar told me about this. There's one problem. We must find the key to the vault first, and the key refuses to be found anywhere. Maybe we should check everywhere you looked again? Retrace your steps. 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1. I'm thinking. I know. We'll retrace my steps. You can start by checking around this camp while I rest. Fine. I'll take a look around and see if I can find anything unusual. Gaston, I found some stuff around your encampment while you were napping. Naps are for children. I had a mighty and much deserved rest. Great. While you were resting, I didn't find the vault key, but I found these. Oh, those are from... I have no idea what those are. Never seen them before. Kinda sounds like they're yours. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't play with craft items. I hunt and do other things requiring immense strength. Why the coconuts? Why not coconuts? Now we should search my shipwreck next. Your what? Shipwreck. Ages ago, I left my home and took to the high seas in search of adventure. But my ship was run off course during a storm and got caught in a massive tidal wave. Thanks to my nature narcotic talents and an impressive physique, I survived. The wave pushed my vessel far inland to the strange desert. I've been rolling it ever since. I'm sorry, Gaston. It must really be rough to be stuck here. Stuck? I'm not stuck. I'm the ruler of Gastonia. You weren't lonely at all? Well, Look here. Pink, all this talk of feelings is a waste of time. We must continue my quest. My shipwreck is in the waste, but I can't get through those blasted time rifts. They suddenly showed up and got in my way. No problem. I already took care of it. The path to the waste is clear. I feel like you're losing sight of the impending doom and destruction of the entire island here. Not seeing how that's my problem. Hurry up. No sign of the vault key. Well, we tried. I say return to the capital Gastonia. You can write a song about me. The Isle is in danger. Without the key, there's no way to get that jewel time. Without the jewels, the island is doomed. But what if there is no Scarab key and we're already doomed? Scarab key? You never mentioned it was a Scarab. Oh, what does it matter what the key looks like? We'll never find it. We looked in 2 places. 2. Haven't we done enough? Not really. If you care so much, keep searching. Search the waste. Check the quicksand. You'll see I'm right. You're clearly not as skilled as me, but go ahead. Try to be a hero. I'll wait. Gaston? Is this Leval? Oh, I was wondering where I left that. You were lonely out here. Me? Lonely? Never. I made this vow to pass the time, nothing more. Thought it was an improvement on the original. Recreating your sidekick seems like a thing a lonely person would do. Pink, if I had been feeling lonely, wouldn't making a vow out of the coconuts and talking to it every day make me more lonely? No, coconut vow would have helped you. Hardly. It didn't help at all, and I feel as marvelous as ever. Yeah, you're clearly doing great out here. Well, I'm going back to my encampment. That quicksand damaged the vow's paint. Whoa, you can't be serious. What about the jewel time? The jewel of the wizard made up, which can only be found in the vault key that likely doesn't exist. Proceed without me. I've been thinking, even if there was treasure to be had, what does it matter? There's nothing here to be spend it on. No one to impress. If you won't help me directly, you can at least tell me a little more about the Scarab key you mentioned. Fine. The Mirage Wizard said it is in 2 pieces, shaped like a scarab, and when you put the pieces together, it will lead you to the vault. And were you able to find any clues about it? All I found is sand, the occasional piece of junk. Oh, and a chunk of an odd metal bug. A metal bug? Like a scarab? No. Gaston, describe for me what you think a scarab is. You know, a scarab, long, hollow thing you store a sword in. I don't even know how to respond to that. A scarab is a desert beetle, just like the metal one you found. That can't be right. I assure you that it is. You go hang out with your, coconut Laval. I'll handle this. Fine. By the way, I threw the bug somewhere in the plains. Probably in one of those time thingies, but since you got through those time rifts, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, don't worry. I got the right tool for this. My Aga should help me find it. I see that you have acquired 1/2 of my Scarab. Your Scarab? Yes, I did create it after all. I commend you on your progress, Pink. There may be reason to hope we will avert catastrophe after all. Why didn't you tell me that the jewel time was in some secret vault full of treasures? Perhaps I wanted to test your mettle. That I had hoped Gaston would have done most of the work for you, and it would be as simple as taking the Scarab key from him. I charged Gaston with this task some time ago, and clearly the fool made no progress. Honestly, I think he was too lonely to be productive. He recruited his friends out of coconuts.
Oh.
Coconuts? Yeah. We found it while we were searching for the Scarab piece. I think it's kind of sweet, actually. It is possible that now, with company, he may be of greater service. The second half of the Scarab remains to be found, and Gaston may be of help to you yet. Do not limit your search to the glittering dunes. After all, the lush jungle to the east used to be a desert. Alright, I'll check back with Gaston to get back to my search. How's it going, Gaston? Pink, I want to make sure you have one thing straight. Coconut Le Phao is not some kind of company or toy. I made him simply to pass the time. Like someone would do with a toy. Don't be absurd. I'm a grown man. Toys are for children. You were in a tough situation, no shame. It would be shameful if it was true. But it isn't. As a ruler Gaston, I have no need for childish comforts. Sure. Why do you care what I think of Coconut Le Phao, anyway? I don't. I only care what I think. But when I got back to my encampment, it became far too clear. I've strayed away from the Gastonian path. It's time for me to take up my impressive pursuits again and stop quitting like some pitiful carpenter. I must move forward. Did you find the Scarab? Scarab, Gaston. And yes, I did. 1/2 down. Excellent. I'm that much closer to bounceless treasure. Do you want to move forward by helping me find this other piece of Scarab? Not now. I need to do rugged and manly things for a while first. Dare ask what that entails? Oh, you know, the usual. Staring out into the distance for a peek. Testing my mettle against the forces of nature. That sort of thing. Good luck, I guess. Perhaps as I gaze stoically in the landscape, I'll catch sight of the other Scarab piece. Alright, I'll check back in with you in a few hours. I guess I can explore a little in the meantime and see what secrets Eternity Isle might have.
Of course it's for me.